And welcome back. New recording session, which we did not intend on ending so soon, but Hazama's mic started having issues.
Feels bad, man. Feels bad.
So yeah, we've got Hyde filling in.
Hey, what's up, guys?
And you know what's actually funny? I named the rival Carmine. And the best part is, that's where we're starting this session.
Wait, where?
We're starting at the rival battle after the Azalea Gym right now.
Oh my god.
That is too perfect.
Oh yeah, you do the whole Pokemon Crystal version.
Yeah, we're doing Crystal because...
What did you get 3?
We're doing Crystal because it's the best version.
Cynthia?
The usual.
Hey, Cynthia.
And Zubat. Fucking Zubat.
Nature's dicks.
They never fucking leave you alone no matter how much you want them to.
They were nothing but Rattatas and Zubats.
More so Zubats, but that's beside the point. And your Supersonic Mist. You wanna know what's really stupid? I've seen Zubat movesets with Confuse Ray and Supersonic in the same pool. When I add that Confuse Ray is 100% accurate, Ghost, and yet that hits normal types. I already used that joke, but I'm using it again anyway. Meanwhile, Supersonic's accuracy is 55. This fricking Croconaw. Honestly, I'm gonna go for the Hypnosis strategy.
Why Hypnosis?
Hypnosis strategy. Put it to sleep before it can do anything.
Now here's what you really want it.
It's working so far. It's not... It's a rival battle, not a wild encounter, my guy. I just said we were starting at the rival battle in Azalea. What the hell were you thinking? God damn it. This doesn't seem to be working right now, which is unfortunate. There we go. It's like trying to do the freaking... I'm trying to remember the move that inflicts panic in Persona 3 against the freaking... Rage Drive? Assault Drive? Whatever it is in the first block of Tartarus, I can't remember.
Alright, so... I've been watching some, pretty interesting animes.
What we really want to be talking about is the Smash Direct that happened a couple days ago, because there's one particular reveal that was just what the fuck. I was laughing my ass off at that. The hell do you mean? I was like, what the fuck? But when it was actually true, like, I just couldn't help but laugh my ass off. That was amazing.
I couldn't...
Ooh, evolution. Hold that thought.
Where's it going?
So, suddenly we have Gebra in freaking Pokemon. The funny part is, this is around the same time that Ocarina of Time was out, too, which is amazing.
Oh really? Anyway, back to the, whole...
That goddamn owl who would never shut up.
It would... When I saw it, I was like, huh. And then, let me just look at the YouTube chats. Everybody was erupted.
All I gotta say is, I watched the Direct already at the time. I got hyped from the fucking start, cause bringing the heat, my boy Ken.
No, when I say everybody was heated, I mean everyone was heated.
Well, Ken was heated naturally, and Cineroar has to be heated. Piranha Plant, not so much.
That's why people don't like to smash it, because they get salty over nothing.
They get salty over stuff that's actually funny. Like, that was a joke character that I actually found hilarious.
Yo,
Probably be a Pikachu mirror match. Oh, wait.
Oh, God.
You know I had the joke about the Bayo mirror.
If I ever get a chance, I might sign up for Evo.
I would do that for BB Tag. It just depends on, well, if I was able to actually travel.
I'm not sure where it's always held. I know it's in
Mandalay Bay and Vegas.
Las Vegas?
Yep, that Vegas.
Oh, I think my uncle lived in. I know someone who lived there. But
Anyone who knows about Mandalay Bay would know about the shooting that happened there beforehand, but let's not talk about that.
I blessed your hearts to went through that shit.
I think it was in the middle of a country concert, too, at the time, if I remember correctly. But let's try not to talk about that if we can, because that is probably a sensitive topic for some people.
Yeah, I'm going to say this, bless your hearts.
Full respect to anyone who knows any of the victims or any of the survivors.
Oh,
You all have my respect, and Hyde's as well.
Yeah, and also, Dominic, I know this is first attempt. This is November, right?
But nevertheless, we press forward. And we watch a Farfetch bump into a tree.
Yeah, I know this happened like 2 months ago. Like,
Now, before we actually progress through Ilex Forest, I need to get the charcoal.
yeah, I'm gonna say this, and Dominic, forgive me.
If you make the joke I think you're going to make, you're out of here in a heartbeat.
No, it's about, Sarah, it's about 9/11. But it's not nothing to joke about it, nothing to joke about it, but I'm gonna say this. For those who were affected by it, you know, the first people who, even the first responders, who did their best to save everybody, they respect you.
Yeah, amen to that. I thought you were going to say something different entirely.
I never joke about that. I never joke about 9/11. Whoever jokes about 9/11 could go to hell.
No, not what I was referring to. I was referring to something else entirely about you joking about something that I'd rather you not joke about or you're out of here.
If I make a joke, it has to be at the right time in the right place. But with 9/11,
If you joke about anything, it has to be the right time and the right place, and you got to make sure people who get offended by it aren't actually present.
yeah.
But, real quick, one benefit to Gen 2, you don't have to go into the Pokemon menu to select to use an HM every fucking time.
Hey.
Thank God.
Oh, here's another thing. You can, Emerald, Sapphire, and Ruby is Gen 3, right?
That's Gen 3. But hold that thought for a second, I'm going to need to refresh. So, you were saying before you got interrupted?
I was gonna say, out of all Gen 3 Pokemon, I would say Blaziken is my favorite.
Oh, Blaziken's just cool.
But if we're talking about legendaries, would be...
If we're talking legendaries, my favorite of Gen 3 is easily Rayquaza, but we'll get to that when we get to that.
For top 3, for legendaries would be either Kyogre, Quasar, and Groudon.
Groudon, I never liked Groudon that much, but Pummel Groudon can piss off if you know how to use it.
I'm more of a Kyogre than a...
I'm more of a Kyogre. I've always been more Kyogre over Groudon, but Rayquaza beats all
Yeah, Kyogre
of that.
Kyogre sheer cold.
Oh, no, I'll do you one better. Articuno with Mind Reader sheer cold.
Articuno is awesome. I want to be...
Articuno, Mind Reader, guaranteeing that sheer cold hits.
Yeah,
Try me. And an antidote. Yeah, pardon that. And hello, Venonat. Well, Slam just happened to miss. Come on! You haven't missed this much before. Why would you start now? Thank you. Pointless, maybe, but nonetheless. And moving on. Let's get this real quick. Whatever this is, an ether, okay? Let's turn around and have a random battle. Why the fuck not? Hoot hoot. Just having co-commentary makes this all the more entertaining and fucking critical, hell yeah. But there is actually something we're going to be doing real quick before we leave the Ilex Forest. And this means we are going to have to backtrack a bit. I have my reason for it. I'll explain momentarily, because, well, we're right near who we need to talk to. And booyah. Just that little bit more, we're so close. And headbutt. Really good physical move, actually. But this does have a use outside of battle, even as a TM. There is actually a Pokemon we're going to be after. Remember how I said that I'd have a backup in case the shiny Skiploom doesn't work out? We're going to go catch that backup Pokemon now, so I'll be right back. And on my way out, another evolution, 2-in-1 video.
Yo, have you ever heard of an anime called Princess Resurrection?
Explain that as soon as I get to what I'm actually trying to catch. I'll be right back.
Alright.
All I'm gonna say is, wait for the outtakes. Now, let's not inflict the wrong status condition. Thank you. Oh, man. Let's also hope that luck decides not to screw me over.
What to say is this?
Don't say anything about what actually happened. Oh, Jesus Christ. Do I risk another tackle? Yeah.
That was just like, oh my god.
Yes, thank God. Thank God it's actually working. Okay, I got 4 Pokeballs, let's make this count. One, two... Son of a bitch. Don't screw me. Don't screw me over now, please. This is as good as it's gonna get. One, two, three. Motherfucker! What is the goddamn catch rate on this thing?
Low, possibly rare low.
I'll check on Bulbapedia when this is all said and once I catch this thing, but Jesus. I just know for a fact if I throw a Great Ball at it, it's gonna be worse luck than your regular average Pokeball.
Do I do have any Great Balls?
I don't even need it! Thank God. Yeah, finally. Well, I'll save a nickname for the name later. I'm just gonna refresh. And... literally 2 steps in a random battle. Beautiful.
Oh my. Oh my. Let's go on into now. Now, can I actually explain what Princess Resurrection is?
You may as well, because we're getting near the end of this place. You're referring to High School DxD. I know what you're talking about.
And brought back to my cat immortality.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Now, High School DxD, which I have not actually watched.
It has no fan service.
You're referring to High School DxD specifically?
No.
Oh, then never mind! I don't know what you're talking about! Ugh. I was thinking it was because dead protag early on, and then it's like, yeah, it's
not. That's what it is.
what the fuck was I thinking? All I'm gonna say is, wait for the joke I'm gonna be editing in on this on playback.
Oh my god.
And we get stopped by a random Psyduck.
Stock?
I don't really care to bother with that at this point. We're literally right at the frickin' end. And Route 34. Normally, I would actually be saving these trainers for later, but since I'm actually not catching anything else worth using, at least for this run anyway. Also, again, pardon what's going on Hyde's end. There's nothing I can do. Speaking of which, just until that calms down for certain, you might want to mute yourself, dude. Besides, there's nothing really interesting going on right now anyway.
Yeah.
Or you can just not, whichever works. So, anyone else here saying we should get a Smash Ultimate demo now? No, seriously, Smash Ultimate needs a demo at this point.
Yeah.
We already know everybody who's going to be in the game. There's no point in trying to data mine it, so basically...
There's no point of hiding it.
There's no point in data mining anything, so basically, just give us a demo already.
Instead of releasing the whole thing, releasing the game that's like...
Honestly, my favorite newcomer, not counting Echoes, because if we were counting Echoes, I would obviously have to say Ken.
Yeah.
If we are not counting Echoes, personally, I kind of like the way the Belmonts play, but that's just me. Like, the Belmonts look kind of interesting, and I've also done some Castlevania stuff as far as, like, playing the games on my own recently. Mainly Aria of Sorrow is the one I know like the back of my hand. But yeah, not counting Echoes at the moment, what would you say are your favorite newcomers for Smash Ultimate? No answer. I don't even think he's there at the moment. Or, rather, you are. I was trying to ask something and I never got an answer. But yeah, not counting Echoes, what would you say is probably your favorite newcomer for Smash Ultimate at the moment? Not counting Echoes. I forgot about the Inklings, actually. That seems like a really interesting gameplay style. And speaking of Echoes, the only issue I have with Echoes, from what I can tell, is that if there's going to be one that's definitely better than the other across the board, then there's no point in using the other. Like, I can almost guarantee you that there will be nobody playing Roy with Chrom around, which is kind of sad. Don't ask me how the hell Chrom became Roy's Echo, but what the fuck ever. Quick attack. Always better than tackle, and hey, it goes first anyway. But, yeah, counting echoes, you know me, I'm a sucker for Shotos. Is it sad that both Ryu and Ken are better in Smash Ultimate than they are in SF5? Oh, that would be the wrong thing. Good job. But, yeah, by the way, any good names for Quagsire, just throw one out there. Oh, hey, Jigglypuff. God damn it, Hyde.
Yes, I went there.
Yeah, I know you fucking went there. But speaking of Jigglypuff, there's actually something up ahead I'm going to be refreshing for, just so I can talk about it.
I was gonna say this. No one can take Jigglypuff seriously in the anime.
No one can ever take Jigglypuff seriously, period, unless you're playing Melee. Well, unless you're playing Melee or arguably 64, because I think Puff is actually really good in 64. Because here's the thing, down air with Puff in Smash 64 was a spike. And you know what makes it even better? If it doesn't end up, if it lands the opponent on the platform, they can combo into rest. Well, haven't seen you in a while. Hello, Bulbasaur. I still enjoy the Bulbasaur line, it's just... I've always preferred Squirtle. Okay. Might not exactly have the time to deal with the next trainer up ahead without having to refresh again. I'm gonna try it. Yeah, thankfully Mankeys can't take hits for the life of them, and I'm 10 levels above you, so yeah, one-shot kill. Speaking of one-shot kills, when are we getting Persona 4 Arena Ultimax on Switch, please?
Yo, one-shot kill?
Ultimax would be amazing on Switch, tell me I'm wrong. I mean, Ultimax on Switch would be amazing. But, real quick, I'm going to go ahead and refresh because there's something I need to talk about. Actually, I also need to deposit a Pokémon. So, back momentarily. Just to talk about this one for a second, there is an egg that this guy is holding that is exclusive to Crystal. I'm pretty sure Hyde here forgot about that.
What about what?
The Crystal exclusive mysterious egg.
No?
Just to explain this real quick, assuming you don't know the details, it can be one of 7 baby Pokemon. Magby, Elekid, Smoochum, Igglybuff, Cleffa, I think Tyrogue as well, and I'm trying to remember who the last one was. Frick, what was the last one? Magby, Elekid, Smoochum, Igglybuff, Cleffa, Tyrogue, and Pichu, I'm pretty sure. Now, this Pokemon will always be female and always know Dizzy Punch. A move that these Pokemon, as far as I'm aware, can't normally learn. In addition to this, this is a 50% chance of being shiny. So, excuse me while I hatch this thing. Alright, the egg's about to hatch. We've got 7 options. Let's see which one we get. Is that a shiny Elekid? I can never tell because here's the thing about Elekid. Its shiny color, I checked on Wikipedia, is one of those where you literally cannot tell the difference. But proof of concept, it is a female. And in every single run, that has always been female. It is a shiny! Yes! Whew, I am on fire! Yeah, Elekids is one of those where I can never tell. But I'll be right back. Alright, there's just a little bit more before we call this an episode. First thing I want to talk about are these guys. Officers. This is a special kind of trainer class for this game. You have to talk to them to battle them, and they'll only battle you at nighttime, so keep that in mind. They give it a good amount of experience, I'll say that much. Usually they tend to use more like actual proper police Pokemon like Growlithe. Just the Growlithe line in general is the big one they use as far as more. I'm not sure if they use anything else, to be honest, but... Well, fine demonstration of the fact that Roar actually works in this game. But you also made the grave mistake of sending out a water type. And it tried to go for Bite, which in this generation is a Dark type move. Yeah, Generation 2 added 2 new types. Dark and Steel. Both of which designed to counteract Psychic types while giving Fighting types more use. Both of them are weak to Fighting, whereas Dark is immune to Psychic and Steel just resists it. Steel back in the early days was a beast because it resisted so many types. The issue is, come Gen 6, it actually got nerfed by losing its resistance to Dark and Ghost, so that was a bit of a problem, which, to be honest, I'm glad it did give an Aegislash. As much as I love Aegislash, I think keeping the resistance to Dark and Ghost would have been a little bit broken. Then again, Smogon already thinks that Aegislash is broken as it is. Then again, Smogon just sucks, plain and simple. Well, ouch. Alright. Now that that just happened, let's go ahead and rearrange the party a little bit. And now, welcome to one of the most infamous areas in the entire game. Goldenrod City. This place is pretty well known for a few reasons. First things first, let's go ahead and deposit that shiny Elekid. Yeah, I really have a hard time telling the difference with that thing. But this is probably one of the most well-known cities in the entire game, with one of the better themes, too. That's one thing Goldenrod is pretty well known for right off the bat. A pretty damn good theme song, I might add. And on top of it, though, it's got a department store if you didn't notice. Yes, this is the game's Celadon City. Let's go ahead and show that off. Now, for the time being, the main thing of interest here is actually up here. This guy sells the Elemental Punches and Headbutt. We want Ice Punch and Thunder Punch. Thunder Punch is primarily for later. I'll leave it at that. I could also get another Headbutt TM if I wanted to, but I'd rather hold off. We will be giving Ice Punch to our Quagsire. This actually helps it cover its quad weakness to grass, so always good to have that. Remember how I said this was the game Celadon City? Yeah, it also has a game corner. But we do not have the coin case just yet, and I'm not going to be getting that in this episode, I don't think, because there are trainers guarding it, and I'd rather not waste the time right now. I'll get it next time, though. Also, yeah, Hyde has unfortunately dropped for now. But anyway, pay no attention to that guy over there, and welcome to the radio tower. May as well show off a lucky number show while we're here. This week's ID number is 64529. I don't think we have a match. Nope. Yeah, getting any sort of matching number out of that will give you a prize. But as far as I'm aware, the grand prize for getting all 5 numbers matching is a Master Ball. Yeah, good luck getting that. Anyway, time for the quiz. Is there a Pokemon that appears only in the morning? Yes, we actually have it in our party right now, Fanfy. Is this statement correct? You can't buy a berry at a mart. That is correct, in fact. Does HMO1 contain the move Flash? No, it contains Cut. HMO5 is the one that contains Flash. For those wondering, I'm just hitting the B button there. Is Faulkner, the Violet Gym leader, the user of bird Pokemon? Yes, on a technicality. I say this on a technicality because it says bird Pokemon. It doesn't specify the specific type, but they clearly mean flying type. So, yeah, that is technically right. Do the Goldenrod game corner slots have Charmander on their reels? No. I haven't shown it off yet, and I don't plan to show it off this time because it's pretty much the same as it was last time. As far as I'm aware, anyway. There might be a new game, I'm not sure. But yeah, our Pokegear can now serve as a radio, which we actually needed to do. You'll understand why much later. Anyway, time to talk about one of the best things about this place. We get our bike here as well. For free, no need to backtrack. But you want to know what the best part is? This game introduced select registration. Gen 2 gave us probably the most convenient feature for our bike. To go ahead and demonstrate right here, right now. By going to key items, hit sell, no, we're not actually selling the thing, or registering it to the select button. So we can use it at any time, without having to go into the menu. Thank God. And yes, this remix of Goldenrod is amazing. Another thing this place is pretty well known for is it is the magnet train area. Basically, we won't be covering that until much later. I'm just gonna make sure which building it is. Oh, this is the game corner. And as far as I can tell from looking at it, nothing's really changed. Never mind. So there was no new game. I'm thinking of Gen 3. But yeah, this is where we can actually get on the magnet train. I'm pretty sure it's actually over here. Yes, it is. But we won't be covering this until much, much later. But with that, that's pretty much all I can show off in Goldenrod City for now, as far as I'm aware. There is one more thing, I think, but... if there is, I'll cover it next time. Of course, we'll also be getting the coin case next time, so there is that as well. So, let's go ahead and heal up. Save our game. And next time on Pokemon Generation 2, we are actually going to be showing something off that's pretty special. Because as I'm recording this, it's 3:27 a.m. Eastern on Saturday. There's actually something special you can do on Saturdays. And that's what we'll cover next time. Till then, later.